So it's the next day, and we made that levain last night, and now I'm going to start my dough. So I'm gonna mix it in. So I got about half a cup of the levain, or I guess you could also use starter, but you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna use my levain. As you all know, it's my first time making this, so who knows? Not an expert yet. So I'm mixing this in 400. Oh, hello, cat. No, you can't cook. I'm also mixing this in 400. Oh, the cat's tickling my leg. Hey. Okay. What was I saying? I mixed this in 400 grams of water. I guess 1 3/4 cups of warm water, and in here I have 3 cups. Sorry, 3 3/4 cups of my unbleached flour, and I'm gonna mix this together. Get all that good stuff at the bottom there. I'll mix this together. Right, so, and then I've cleaned my hands, I've washed my hands. Mix it up with my hands like this. I'm following a recipe that says I should just use your hands. Feel the dough. I get my little cat here is wanting attention. Sorry, buddy. Don't want any cat hairs in here. So mix it up till all the flour is mixed in with the moisture. And then I'm gonna cover it with a clean cloth and let it rest for an hour in a warm place. Okay, so I've mixed it all up and scraped as much of the sides as I could to get it all in the middle. And I'll cover it with a clean cloth. I'll put it somewhere warm for an hour. And that's what it kind of looks like. And I'm going to add the salt. Now the salt, I've put it already mixed them together, so it's about a teaspoon and a quarter of salt, and a tablespoon of water. And I'm putting it in, and I'm gonna mix it all in here. So I'll mix this in, stretch the dough a bit, kind of fold it in on itself, and then I'll put it in for another hour. Okay, so now I got some water, so it just helps. Oh yeah, it doesn't stick as much to your hands when your hands are wet. So I'm just mixing in that little bit of water and that salt. Oh yeah, and the dough feels really warm. I guess you can really feel the chemical action going on in there. Cool. So I'll do this a little bit more, and then, you know, tuck it into a nice round shape in the bowl, and I'll let it rest again for an hour. Okay, so it's been resting for an hour, and now I'm gonna open it up and do some more stretching of the dough. See? I'm gonna do some more stretching of this dough, and then it goes in again to rest for another hour. Got my water here, so my fingertips are all nice and wet. And I'm gonna dig around the dough. Oh yeah, look at that. It feels more elasticy, like it's a different feel for sure. I can really appreciate why people recommend that you use your hands, because you can feel the difference in the texture of the dough. Please, my technique for pulling is not perfect and stretching, but I'm gonna do my best and hope it still comes out good. It's been a long process, and I've been taking it out of the warm area and stretching it and folding it and putting it back in there. And this was the final hour wait, and so this is what it looks like. It's really very airy. I can see all the air bubbles. So I'm just gonna wet my hands so I can empty this, get it out of here and empty it onto the counter. Help my fingers not stick. Yes, come here. Come to mama. Oh, the bowl's lifting with me. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna grab some extra bits on the sides here. That could be somebody's slice right there. It is so sticky, but I'm gonna try this. Just keep folding it up itself. And if you have a scraper, this will probably be the best tool to use for this. I don't have a scraper, so I'm just kind of using my hands, dipping it in a bit of water. It's really sticky. Doing that, and I'm trying to be gentle with it, so as that's a bit of water, so that I don't totally deflate it. I'm gonna fold it over itself a few more times. Then I'm just going to leave it right here on the counter to rest. I'll cover it with some cling wrap and I'll leave it there for about 30 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll fold it and put it in the proofing basket. Okay, so now we're at the final stage where I'm going to fold this over into what I've heard some people refer to as like a present. So I'm just going to all the edges and folding it over, and then I'll put it in the proofing basket. Now I don't have a proofing basket, so as to say. I had to kind of make one up. So I have my little wicker basket here, which I've put a cheesecloth and I floured it, and I'm hoping that that will still work as well. Okay, and then this also, you also go in the corners, just dipping my hands in a bit of water so that it doesn't stick. You want to do it gently so as not to fully deflate your dough. Like that. Perfect. And now I'll put it in the basket. And then I'm going to cover it with some cling film and put it in the fridge overnight. And tomorrow we'll be doing the baking. So it's been 24 hours. I've taken my dough out of the fridge, and I'm going to flip it upside down into the pot. And this pot has been preheating in the oven, which is currently set at 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So once I've flipped my dough in, I took a razor blade, and I cut a design on the top. And then I'm going to put the lid on, and this will bake for 20 minutes with the lid on, and then I'll reduce the temperature to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll bake that for another 15 minutes. And that should be good. I just wanted to thank everyone for watching my video, and if you like it, hit the like button, and if you have any comments or suggestions, let me know by writing it down below. Enjoy the bread.